Hello, my wonderful people. Welcome back to OK React. I'm Bengo now with another trending update of happenings in Nigeria. The more the Nigerian people they think say things go better, it keep getting more worse. Nigeria and its criminal justice system. No wonder the Rufai wrote that book. Check out this trending video of an Osun State youth who was sentenced to death just because say inti foul. A Osun State youth sentenced to death just because say him thief fowl. Person wey thief goat nko. Wetin dem go do person wey thief goat? Let me show you guys the video of reaction, what Nigerians have to say about this particular topic. But before then, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe. Subscription is free. And also drop your own opinion on the comment section.
All right, the news says Nigerian youth sentenced to die by hanging for stealing fowl in Osun State. Now, the good news about this news is that they said the governor of Osun State have intervened, so the boy might be released soon. The governor, Ademola Adeleke, the dancing governor, the governor of Osun State have intervened. Now, this is really crazy that someone will be sentenced to die for stealing chicken. That judge, now God will judge that judge first of all. And secondly, that judge, they need to withdraw a license. He should be sacked. This is why somebody like Dele Faro to me, they write Nigeria and its criminal justice system. Because how on earth do you sentence somebody? What is the worth of a chicken? What is the worth of a chicken to the life of a person? What is the worth of a chicken to the life of a human being? Sentenced by hanging on top, say person steal chicken. That's how messed up our judiciary system is. That's how messed up it is. People don't understand. And this one now maybe now God just bring this one to light. I will tell you, I say go to the prisons, then you will understand how many innocent people are there. When they lock me for Kuje, when I inside Kuje prison, I say one day I see one guy, they happy, they run around, they happy. Fellow prisoners, they ginger, they happy with the guy, they celebrate the guy. I even thought the guy, they won't release the guy. Why was he celebrating? They remove a name from condemn, put him for life imprisonment. Condemn means say that if you wake up in the morning, they just carry you, just buy you, say they won't reduce the people where they inside prison. So they remove a name from condemn, put him for life imprisonment. Meaning say it's not as if he's going home, but he'll be there for life. Nobody will touch him. He will be there until his final days. He was celebrating. Now then I asked, I say, come. What do you do where make them bring you here? He said he bought stolen properties. But of the time, he didn't know they were stolen properties. What are these properties? Television, home theater. One year thing. Guess what? Maybe the police didn't investigate properly. Now the guy did serve. Do you understand? Now the guy, they don't move on from condemn, go life imprisonment. So a lot of petty crimes where don't put all these guys inside prison. Go, do your research. Meanwhile, the politicians will carry 80 billion, will carry this billion, that billion. Desiani, they don't pursue Desiani for how many years? I never yet see the sentence to buy. MFL did here. Gayabelo did here. They'll give them big condition of 500 million. They'll do this one, they'll collect properties for one day. We never yet see the sentence one politician where don't spoil this country, where don't crash our economy for their own selfish interests. We have never heard that any one of them have been sentenced. But one guy still foul for one place. Still foul for one place. I know we call him hungry. Man, not even defend the guy saying that because of hungry, he go still foul. If you're hungry, go dig yam for person farm or go dig potato or go steal gari or borrow gari or do one of those things. To go thief chicken, you won't live big boy life with that. So. Although myself, I won't steal chicken at the point of my life. But we steal chicken for school now. That time, I saw they jump enter Abuja Stadium, go they carry chicken because chicken food there that year. I'm telling you that kind of 2007, 2008, right? But all those ones are during Christmas period. And my mama no get money to buy chicken. We'll go that side, we'll catch the chicken. You understand? And my mama will go there another area, we'll carry rice or mouse, go there, go chop the chicken flat. You understand? But now a big boy stealing. Anyways. So with that country, we said the judiciary system needs to be looked at. Carry person go sentence am for petty crime. Imagine say the mama and the papa no cry out. That's the end of that guy. Don't just go and go. Wait make the buy am. Say na because of say it's still chicken. Chicken where we say God put am for this world. Now the first people go claim and say na their own. Who assign animals to all of them? All of them get goods, get all these things. Now your first rush am. And all this land. Who give you now? Now you're saying, my land. Who give God assign land give you? When I cheat us all, no get. Now we get it sound crazy. But anyways, our judiciary system needs to be looked at, and a lot of innocent people are in prison. A lot of innocent people will lose their life because of some crazy judge that is just somewhere, that is angry, that is judging with his mood. You know, it's just crazy. But thank God the governor have intervened, and hopefully the guy will be released. But that judge, they need to withdraw his license. They really need to withdraw his license. Peace and love. And to all those people where they go steal people things, stealing is stealing at the end of the day. Waiting no be all know the carrier. If you carry and they go catch you and they go pass wrong judgment, by then you will learn, and you might learn the hard way when nobody come for you. So don't play, else you're going to learn, and you will learn the hard way.
The governor of Osun State, Ademola Adeleke, on Tuesday granted pardon to Olowo Kere Shegun, who was sentenced to death by hanging for stealing a fowl and eggs when he was 17 years old. Social media was awash with reactions after a video surfaced online showing Shegun's parents narrating the story of their son. The mother said her son was said to have broken into the house of a police officer in April 2010 and carted away some of his belongings. He was subsequently charged with conspiracy and robbery and was sentenced to death. Governor Adeleke, upon receiving the news, granted the pardon in a statement shared on X. Let's read Adeleke's tweet there. He wrote, "I have received the report of a case of a young man reportedly sentenced to death by hanging in Osun State for stealing a fowl. Consequently, I have directed the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Osun State, to commence full investigation into the matter and initiate process to grant prerogative of mercy to the young man. Osun is a land of justice and equity and must ensure fairness and protection of the sanctity of lives. I assure members of the public that this matter is receiving my direct attention with every sense of urgency also attached to our response to this matter." Dr. Abati, when I saw the story trending online, I was shocked. I mean, there is a law in Nigeria that would sentence people to death because of stealing a fowl. A fowl and eggs. They didn't say anything else, so fowl and eggs.
Well, I got some clarification. When I watched the interview with Biola Adebayo, with the parents of the gentleman, apparently in this particular matter, there was no case of murder because, the death penalty is for capital punishment. And then for somebody to steal an ordinary fowl, and then you sentence the person to death, is quite very strange.
Yeah.
And I think it's something also that the judiciary may want to investigate. Except that this matter was about 14 years ago. We were told that the gentleman stole the fowl 14 years ago.
Yes.
And he has spent 14 years in prison custody. So this just tells you about the distortions in this country, the injustice that we have in this country. People who steal billions are all over the place collecting chieftaincy titles. They have national honors. They are not in jail. It's a man that steals a fowl. One governor, I will not name him in order not to compound his agony out of office. Somebody stole his phone, common phone, and then the person was sent to prison. And the thing about justice is that even when you commit a crime, the punishment should be proportional, to the crime that you have committed. Not to Governor Adeleke. I think Governor Adeleke has taken a good decision by asking the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice to investigate this, to find out the circumstances. And he has already made it clear that he's going to address the matter because justice will seem not to have been done in this case. And he has the power under the Constitution, Section 212 of the 1999 Constitution, gives governors the powers either to reduce sentences or to outrightly pardon inmates. This is a man who has been put in a prison for stealing a fowl. In fact, when he comes out, maybe the Legal Aid Council or lawyers who are ready to do a pro bono intervention should reopen the case and say that this man deserves to be compensated.
Absolutely.
How much were they selling common fowl 14 years ago? Although you may say, when you commit a crime, it doesn't matter what the amount is. Fowl 14 years ago will be like, how much? Not up to, it wouldn't even be up to 1,000 naira. And a person's life has been wasted for 14 years. I think, he deserves to be compensated beyond, Governor Adeleke saying that he will grant pardon, because this is clearly a case of miscarriage of justice.
Absolutely. I'm glad that you just highlighted that, because I really wanted to hear your perspective on the story. Well, it's all boils down to this miscarriage of justice. But before I come to you, I know in another development, the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, has banned arbitrary arrests, detentions, and phone searches of road users by police officers across Nigeria. The directive was issued on Tuesday. Egbetokun warned that such unlawful practices tarnish the image of the police and vowed severe punishment for offenders, including commissioners of police and their supervisors. I thought to tie this story in because obviously the young boy who was sentenced to death in Osun State, it's because he stole from a police officer. Yeah. And I think that really is one of the reasons why. And it's good that the Inspector General of Police here has made this announcement, because how often do you see these people coming into your car, searching your phone? How can you invade your privacy and all of that? A quick comment quickly before
very quick one.
on both stories.
Very
yes.
good one there. And I'm really glad about the governor coming. He was tagged a lot of times yesterday about this case, and it's great to see that he said an investigation be conducted. I totally agree with compensation being paid, and maybe even finding out who the officer was or who were the people that managed the case as to upholding an abuse of power, because this is what it amounts to. I don't think there's any law whereby stealing would warrant the death penalty, and then stealing of a fowl, how much? That ought to be done. Now, with the IG of police coming out to say this, I think this is a fantastic development. But we've often heard announcements like this, but no follow through, especially with regards to implementation. So one thing is, I hope that it will be cascaded down to all the officers in the police force. And then number two, a channel for reporting. Yes. So that if anyone falls victims, because he really talked about the youth, and I'm really glad that we're protecting the interests of young people in Nigeria, that there's a portal or a channel to report infractions, and that this will be taken up, and a few officers will be made an example of, so that we can really see this policy or this directive come to life.
Absolutely.
It's very important about that. Then beyond that as well, even the IG of police himself and the police as a whole, and I know we have a story about high-handedness, this picking up people, Gestapo style, picking up people, that needs to be addressed as well.
Yes.
We've talked about the police reform. It's a step at a time. This is a good move. And very importantly, everyone should screen grab this announcement.
Yes.
If the police comes to you, just show it to them, because sometimes they seem to be the last people to get the information that things have changed. So really good one there by the IG of police.
Very good. I love that you started off by congratulating the Osun State governor. Still in Osun State, Governor Ademola Adeleke has launched a free medical and surgical outreach program targeting 25,000 beneficiaries. Well, on Tuesday, hundreds of Osun residents gathered at Ashu Biaro Hospital to access the free medical and surgical services. It's all part of his Imole rollout plan to help the needy. Rufai, this is exactly the same thing that we were congratulating you for the other day.
To Governor Adeleke.
Adeleke is doing very well.
Jaxi is doing well. Jaxi is doing well.
Yes.
But I just wanted to, say something. Apart from this, I also hear that he has put in place a health insurance, which is very important. Mm-hmm. And I think one other way to be able to bolster that health insurance in the state is to be able to get like an endowment scheme.
Yes.
Let companies around, give them a chance to be able to invest in this health insurance.
Yes.
Because if you make the pool bigger, then you'll be able to do a whole lot more for people. And it shows that he has a heart for people.
Absolutely.
And that's why, I'm not saying he gets everything right all the time. Sometimes, he wobbles on some things, but as regards this, it's hard for people you cannot deny. And that's what he also did with that guy that was putting me there. I mean, how can you put somebody there for 14 years? Because, and we have people that the evidence is so stacked against them. You can see them, they are shielding themselves. Anyway, African China has said it. He said, poor man wasting money, they will see him face for crime fighter. Rich man, they have to see their face for crime fighter. So the system is just rigged against the poor.
Absolutely.
All of this is caused by the leadership. So we have to go back to the leadership. And you were talking about the IG, it's a good thing. But I know there will still be police officers in this country that will still search your phone. That will still say that will not concern you. That will still brutalize people.
Yes.
And that's why the IG needs to look in. And also, Mr. IG, there's a case, so I've been hearing, Shore has been shouting about this nurse, Olabide. They said it involves the police top echelon and all of that. Please, look into that case. Let's justice, also mercy prevail.
All right.
Please, two wrongs cannot make a right.
Well
Mr.
said,
IG.
Rufai. Well said, Rufai. Again, well, kudos to the governor of Osun State for that great intervention, and we hope to see the end of this story and hope the young man be released.
Ọlọ́lá wa aláṣẹ wa nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ọmọ odò ọ̀tẹ̀nẹ́mí ọmọ ìlú Ọ̀yàn ẹ síjú àánú wò mí torí ní gbogbo ìgbà tán bá ń dìbò yín náà àwa náà mọ jáde gẹ́gẹ́ bí olùdìbò PDP láwa náà ẹ ṣàánú mi o mo tún wá ara wẹ́ẹ̀bẹ̀ sí gbogbo ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà gbogbo ìrànlọ́wọ́ tọ́lọ́ máa fún kálukú láti ṣe láti ìgbà tí mo ti máa rìn àjò ọmọ ìka mi ò sọdún ayọ̀ rí o kò sí kankan tí mo rí ṣe tẹ́gbẹ́ mi ṣe láyé tí mo ṣe mi ò jẹ́yàn mi ò bẹ́gbẹ́ pẹ́ mi ò lówó lọ́wọ́ mi ò ní sẹ́lọ̀ kò sówó tí mo lè dálẹ̀lẹ̀ tí mo lè rí ṣe o mi ò rí kó jọ mo sì fẹ́ bẹ́gbẹ́ pé mo fẹ́ bá gbà mú kí n mọ́ bàráyé bọ́ọ̀tì kí n mọ́ wá yá sán ẹ gbà mí o ẹ gbà mí ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà má jẹ́ ń báyìí kú o ẹ dákun ẹ ṣàánú mi o gbogbo ìrànlọ́wọ́ tẹ́ ẹ bá ní ẹ lè fi ràn mí lọ́wọ́ bóyá ọlọ́run tiẹ̀ lé ní kí n sọdún ayọ̀ lọ́dún èyí àtijọ́ táwọn ọdún tọmọ mi ti wà bẹ́ẹ̀ kò sọdún tí mo ṣe pẹ̀lú ayọ̀ rí o ìbànújẹ́ ni mo fi ń sọdún o ṣùgbọ́n mo kàn mọ́ mọ́kàn ni gẹ́gẹ́ bí onígbàgbọ́ ẹ dákun ẹ̀bẹ̀ mi rèé o ẹ síjú àánú wò mí gbogbo bíkíbi táwọn èso tí náà bá wà wọn ò ra àánú gbà o ìbànújẹ́ ò ní tọ́ sí yín o ẹ ní wà tí mọ́lẹ̀ àìsàn o ẹ dákun.
Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ mú mi títí dìsìn ṣé Ṣẹ́gun ṣì ń sọ pé òun ò mọ̀ nípa díẹ̀ òun ò jáde ẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni
kò mọ̀ nípa rẹ̀
kò mọ̀ nípa rẹ̀
kò kí jẹ jáde ẹ̀.
ní ìjẹrin èmi lọ sí ààfin Ọlọ́yàn nílùú wa lọ́dọ̀ kábíyèsí nítorí olórí ọmọ náà ló mú mi mọ olórí kéèsì rẹ̀ ló mú mi mọ olórí Ọlọ́yàn so àtìgbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí wọ́n fi allegation kan ọba ìlú wa pé nínú àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ìlú Ọ̀yàn Youth Assembly wọ́n ní ṣe bí kábíyèsí Ọlọ́yàn òun ló rán ọmọ Súlè kó gan lọ ẹ̀wọ̀n pàtí olórí wa gbọ́rọ̀ yẹn olórí wa gba nọ́mbà wa ó wá pè mí ó pe dáàdì náà àwọn àlọ́ bá wọn láàfin lọ́dún àwọn aṣàlàyé ani kò sí ní tó kan kábíyèsí gan pé Ògúntádé ẹni tó ní ẹdìyẹ àti ẹyin torí ní ọdún kan tí wọ́n kó àwọn ọmọ yẹn wá láti Iléṣà wá sí kóòtù ní Kírun kábíyèsí náà wà ní kóòtù so àwọn ọ̀gá prison kan kó wọn wá náà wá ní à nígbà tí Ṣẹ́gun wá ń sọ fún wọn pé ọba ìlú àwọn òní yìí náà wá ní súnmọ́ lọ́ra wẹ́ẹ̀bẹ̀ sí bóyá náà lè rí solúsàn sí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí lọ́mọ bá lọ bá kábíyèsí ló bá ṣàlàyé fún kábíyèsí pé bọ́rọ̀ ṣe jẹ́ rè ẹ dákun gbogbo gbìyànjú yín tẹ́yìn náà bá ní láti lè ta ní bàbá rẹ ta ló bí ọ ọmọ léwo ní ọmọ kìnnìkan lọ́mọ bá ṣàjúwe ní kábíyèsí fi wá pè wá làwa lọ ààfin kábíyèsí wá pe ẹni tó lẹ́ẹ̀dì yẹn kò dá bàbá lóhùn bọ́lọ̀ yẹn ṣe pé tó gbà tí ó dá bàbá lóhùn sí ó lọ́mọ yìí ò sí nínú àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n kó ẹ̀dìyẹ òun ṣùgbọ́n níjẹ̀rin èmi wà ní pálásì àjòkó àti bàbá àtolórí bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe ń débẹ̀ báyìí lólórí sọ fún mi pé kábíyèsí ti ránṣẹ́ pé Táyé Askari ìyẹn ọlọ́pàá tó mú àwọn ọmọ tán kẹ́dìyẹ ní ọdún yẹn.
tó padà sọ pé ọmọ yín ò sìn bẹ́ẹ̀.
so gbà tó wá dé èmi wà ń bẹ ń lò ń dé ó ti wá dé tó kí kábíyèsí tán tó jókòó lásàsà àwọn àdá tí wọ́n ṣe bàbá wa ní ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ yìí oríṣiríṣi ìgbésẹ̀ ní jáde táwọn rí ní orí ìkíní dákun tí ẹ̀ tó nà ń bẹ fáwọn bọ́rọ̀ ìṣèjẹ́ ọlọ́pàá yẹn náwó sókè ó ní kábíyèsí ó lóun ò lè parọ́ tó ń wí láti iye ọdún yìí kò yí padà ó ní Ṣẹ́gun ò sí nínú àwọn tó kẹ́dìyẹ tóun mú o mọ bí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ṣe lọ tó ṣe lọ mọ́ra wọn o ó ní Ṣẹ́gun ò sí nínú àwọn tó kó ẹ̀dìyẹ ọ̀rọ̀ jẹ́rin ó ní mo sọ fún olórí wọn ń bi ọlọ́pàá yẹn léèrè pé ṣé tí investigation máa ń sìn lọ táwọn máa ń sìn bá ọ̀rọ̀ yìí lọ bí ń ṣe náà ǹjẹ́ táwọn bá pè yín fún ẹ̀rí pé kẹ́ sọ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ ṣẹ́ lè yọjú ó lóun lè àpíà ó jẹ́ àfikún tí mo ní mo tó fẹ́ fi kún ẹ ṣe.
ẹ ṣe ẹ kọ ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ lágbára Ọlọ́run ẹ ní pàdánù iṣu ọmọ àjìnà fún mi jẹ ìgbà tí ọmọ yìí bá máa jáde láyọ̀ àti àlàáfíà ẹ nífẹ̀ẹ́ mi yín di iṣẹ́ ẹ ó máa ṣojú yín lágbára Ọlọ́run lójú ẹ̀mí yín láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà ó máa fẹsẹ̀ ara ẹ̀ wá báyìí kò ní wá báyìí láàbọ̀ ara o ẹ̀yin náà ò ní fàbọ̀ ara gbà lágbára Ọlọ́run gbogbo wa àtàwọn tó ń wò wá àtẹ̀yìn tẹ́ jókòó yìí kọ́kọ́ ní wa ò ní fojú sunkàn mọ́ lágbára Ọlọ́run ẹ má jèrè ẹ kú gbìyànjú. First of all, I want to say thank you to everyone for watching. And this is especially to our beloved Governor, His Excellency, Governor Ademola Adeleke. Please, sir, we are pleading. I beg you in the name of God, please interfere. We need your help concerning this. This is too much. It means he has been there for how long? 14 years. No, 14 years. For 14 years.